When you think of gaming, by no means do you forget the face of the iconic mascot, Mario. Anybody who plays video games has played Super Mario in some way, shape, or form, regardless of what gaming generation you were born into. In terms of the 90s, which were the best games to play overall? Well, we're here to help out with that. So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome to 90s Nostalgia. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 Mario games from the 90s. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to 90s Nostalgia, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our countdowns regarding everything 90s. That being said, let's get started. Number 10. Super Mario Land 2. If you owned a Game Boy growing up, chances are you've played Super Mario Land, including its sequel, Super Mario Land 2: 6 Golden Coins. As the only entry in our list that doesn't display color, it's easy to forget it amongst the large crowd of vibrant and newer Mario games released in the later years. Still, we always appreciate a good 2D platformer when we see one, especially on a handheld that lets you take the fun anywhere you go instead of being tethered to a TV screen in the living room. When considering all that, there's no doubt that Super Mario Land 2 really did what it was set out to do: be fun to play anywhere, anytime. Number 9. Mario Golf. Who doesn't love a fun game of golf with your favorite Mario characters? While some may argue that golf is a boring sport, Mario's take on it is anything but. Each character adds personality to the game, including their unique special moves that change things up and can define whether someone wins or loses despite the circumstances. Minigolf is probably the highlight for us since it's strategic enough for veteran players, yet accessible enough for people who are still new to the genre. Number 8. Super Mario All-Stars. The first 3 Mario games for the NES were instantly loved by many players in the 80s. But what if someone in the 90s didn't own an NES? Thankfully, there was a title released on the SNES called Super Mario All-Stars, which features every level from the first 3 games. Not only is it all wrapped up in one neat package, but the visuals are also updated too, providing a 16-bit makeover to bring each game to a new generation of players, being perfect for those who are new to the original trilogy or those who want to experience it all over again. Number 7. Mario Kart 64. You can't talk about Mario games without at least mentioning Mario Kart. In this case, we're talking about the first 3D Mario Kart game to appear on our screens. Though most assets are just sprites in a 3D space, though that's besides the point. Race through a plethora of racetracks paying tribute to the massive world of Mario and his friends. Or earn trophies by beating a number of cups in the Grand Prix. It may just be a racer at first glance, but given the wacky nature and many items at your disposal, no race is ever the same. Number 6. Yoshi's Island. As you may have already guessed, Mario isn't the main protagonist in this game. That role is handed to Yoshi since Mario is just a baby here. Your job is to transport baby Mario from point A to point B as a variety of colored Yoshis. You play by collecting eggs and using them to attack enemies, solve puzzles, etc. Since your goal is to protect baby Mario, you'll need to avoid being attacked. Otherwise, he'll be kept in a bubble and eventually you'll lose a life from it. Just like other Mario games of its era, there's plenty to collect too, so be on the lookout for those red coins if you can. Number 5. Mario Party 2. We've talked about Mario Party before, but we haven't mentioned the second game in the series, that being Mario Party 2. While the same can be said about all entries, it is worth mentioning that each entry is vastly different when you consider the minigames contained within it, as well as a new direction each time devs want to experiment with new features. This game is no exception, and offers plenty of new things that fans adored when it first launched. Don't skip out on this one, you'd be doing yourself a huge disservice. Number 4. Super Mario RPG. When you think of Mario, you often think of platforming, karting, sports, or anything in between. But did you know Mario is also pretty familiar to RPGs? The first time this happened was in the form of Super Mario RPG, a collaboration between Nintendo and Square Enix. It features a lengthy narrative with a stunning art style that has the characters of the Mario franchise battle their ways through enemies in good old turn-based RPG fashion. This game also introduces fan favorites like Geno, who we're still hoping to see make a return someday in newer games. Pick this one up if you haven't already. It's definitely worth the time investment. Number 3. Super Mario Kart. Okay, we included 2 Mario Kart games in our list, but let me explain. While we did love the N64 iteration of Mario Kart, many can agree the first one in the series is an undeniable classic. And surely, this is the game that birthed the Mario Kart series in general, making it one of the must-haves for 90s gamers everywhere. While it isn't necessarily 3D, the sprite work and the use of Mode 7, a development technique that allows 2D sprites to scale and rotate to approximate a 3D environment, is phenomenal all on its own, and gives the game its own distinct visual identity. Add that to the already fantastic soundtrack and direction of the game, and you have yourself a clear winner when it comes to Mario Kart games. Number 2. Super Mario World. By far one of the best games to come out in the 16-bit era, Super Mario World attracted many newcomers and veteran players alike with its gorgeous art style, new additions to the already vast world of the Mushroom Kingdom such as new characters like Yoshi, as well as plenty stages and enemies we haven't seen prior, and its iconic soundtrack that is still enjoyed by many to this day. While Super Mario World surely wasn't the last of its kind, it was something that stuck with us that simply can't be replicated. It really is a timeless addition to the franchise, one that's aged super well too, given that not many 90s games are that fortunate. We strongly recommend this one to anyone who's a fan of Mario or 2D platformers in general. Number 1. Super Mario 64. Without a doubt, nothing brought Mario's world to life more than his debut in 3D. You have many worlds to explore freely, tons to see and collect, and plenty of replay value. You'll potentially get lost in Peach's castle as you explore to find more rooms containing paintings to new worlds as a means of collecting more stars. No Mario fan can avoid this amazing game, as it's the predecessor to its many hit sequels of the same form factor, as well as being a must-have in the world of early 3D gaming. It flat out established the 3D platformer genre on its own, and we cannot recommend this game enough, especially given its recent re-release on current-gen hardware. Mario games are always going to be fun no matter how many times we play them, but what do you think? Did you enjoy our list? What other gaming mascots would you like us to talk about next? Share them with us in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to 90s Nostalgia for more gaming top 10s, as well as our wide array of countdowns regarding everything 90s. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.